So we want to shift gears a little bit now and talk about what to actually do when your resume was great and they called you and they said, we want an interview, and now it's like, oh my gosh, how am I going to impress these people in the interview? Sure. Again, this is Jamie Hintz from Rasmussen College. So there are steps that people should be doing even before the interview starts.
Absolutely. So research. Okay. So you want to definitely do your research. You want to know about the company that you're going in. So check their website.
Okay.
Learn what you can.
For what? Just the basics, like the history of their company, or what?
The history, their mission. It's totally fair in an interview for someone to say, and what do you know about our company?
Okay.
You don't want to be like, nothing. You know, you definitely want to have an idea about their mission, kind of their goals, how long they've been in business, and just be able to speak to that.
Gotcha.
So also, the type of interview maybe you're going to have, if you know who you're interviewing with, and you always should know their first and last name, check them out on LinkedIn and see maybe what you can find out about their history and their career path, looking for similarities. Maybe you went to the same college. Mm-hmm. Maybe they'll want to talk about that. That's a great little icebreaker sometimes when you're trying to get more comfortable. You can also watch Twitter, so look at the Twitter feed for the company and look at their newest happenings, what's going on, and then you
Gotcha.
can speak to that in the interview too. So all of these steps will help you speak to not only why you want to work, but why you want to work there.
It is important that we all have LinkedIn accounts?
I think so. I think
it's a good idea to have.
Great resource.
Yeah.
I always say don't do it if it's just going to be one more thing that you can't keep up, because that's not going to help, but it's a great tool in a job search. You basically can collect letters of recommendation right there on the site and create just a great public profile for yourself and kind of a brand for yourself so that employers can find you and learn about you and, you know, seek you out.
Is it appropriate either before or right after the job interview, but before you work for a company, to link up with the person you're interviewing with, or is that premature? It's kind of like friending on Facebook. Like, is it weird to friend someone and be like, hey, I'm interviewing with you tomorrow, click?
Probably a little premature. However, it would depend if you already have a relationship with them or shared connections.
Oh, okay.
So if we had a shared connection that you wanted to connect with, you could ask me for the introduction at that point on LinkedIn. So that would probably be okay. But yeah, to just ask to connect with someone out of the blue who you have no necessarily mutual ground with might be a little strange, yes.
Okay, so you want to tread carefully. Step 2, no surprises, and this is dealing with the actual, like, right before the interview.
Absolutely. So location, know exactly where you're going. There is never a time that isn't acceptable to be late to an interview. You have to be on time. So, you know, take a trial run if you need to. You know, have directions and do that dress rehearsal, if you will. So,
okay.
Are you going at 8 o'clock on a Monday? Maybe drive over at 8 o'clock on a Monday. See what traffic's going to be like.
That's a good idea.
So that you're not surprised that, you know, maybe there's road construction 2 blocks down. And have some talking points. So interviews make people nervous. Even the most experienced candidate might hate it. And it's tough. And there are a lot of the time things we don't talk about on a daily basis. So have some talking points, you know, a pad folio or something with you with some ideas of things you want to really hit on during your interview.
And these would be questions for the employer, or would these be points about yourself that you want to make sure that you emphasize?
Great. I think both.
Okay.
You want to hit your high points. If there's this fantastic example from a prior job and you're worried, what if I get nervous and forget it? Maybe make yourself some talking points about that. But then also, you want to have questions when an employer says, do you have any questions for us? The answer no is probably one of the many wrong ones. You know, salary, benefits, those are not great questions. Ask questions about the company and what's expected of the person and what an ideal candidate would be like. Show your interest and desire to work there.
Oh, that's a great idea. Okay, and then post-interview, there are some steps to do as well.
Yes, so it's not over at the interview. Personally, thank the front desk. So on your way out, you know, whoever greeted you when you arrived, thank them for their time, say, you know, have a great day. They're going to have an opinion on you too, and they already work there, so it's always make nice.
You never know who's talking to whom.
Exactly. Yeah. Email your contacts the same day. You know, that's just a great way to follow up, and then you get to also highlight key points. So thinking about the interview and things they said they were looking for, what do you have of that? Highlight some of those key points.
Okay, and then the third one?
Absolutely, handwritten note. The value of a handwritten note is not lost. It sticks out. I can actually tell you in my desk at work, I have thank yous and handwritten notes that people have sent me. So write a thank you letter, send it in the mail. You have to do it quickly to get it to them in this day and age. But it's just a great way to stand out and show not only how much you appreciated the opportunity, but how professional you are as a candidate.
Great, and a little bit goes a long way. Thank you so much, Jamie. Again, if you want more information on any of these tips or just more career information as you get started, head over to rasmussen.edu. Jamie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great day.